eyes that leaves a mark. Outline tells a hidden truth. Who is hiding in the proof? Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake the holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Or is it I'm gonna find? Get the shadow on my mind.
Hello, everyone. How are we all tonight? Do we think we're ready for this one? Oh, and next week there's not going to be a show. Just let you know in advance, because next week I have a real busy week promoting. The 11th, I'm on Indie Comics Relay for about 20 minutes at 5 to 10 Eastern. Then Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. on Apex Comics. The 13th, 1 p.m. I'm on Dog Philocks. The 14th, I'll be on Take Ferrets at 7 p.m. Followed by going on D&Q for 9 p.m. And on August 16th, I will be on the Dawn show at 7 p.m. And then August 17th, I'll be on Genuine Comics for 2 p.m. So next week is going to be a real busy week promoting. Hopefully it will warrant something. And of course, we are fully funded. But now we're going for the big money. First stretch goal, of course, is $650, followed by our 900 stretch goal. Both are for trading cards, one for the new supporting cast and one for the villain. So hopefully everybody will be ready for that. So, Chris, will you be playing tonight? If so, I think we can start, because we have 3 people here that will be playing. Because I know Fitzchosen will be playing, and of course Outcast will be playing. And I did send you a DM on Discord, Fitzchosen. I might jump in, but I'm drawing at the same time. Okay. Okay, well then we'll give it a few minutes. Just make sure there's We usually give it to about quarter after, then we start, unless there's, enough people here to start. But if you're drawing, you're not going to be paying a lot of attention. I'm still here. That's good. So it's exciting that thing is done, and next week, let's see, what's the list? Okay, I can still do my show on Monday, still do my show on Tuesday, and do my show on Wednesday, and I can do my show on Saturday. Oh crap! I gotta change that. I might be. I'm supposed to actually be at somewhere. Okay. I'm gonna go to the movies tomorrow to see Weapon on opening day. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Yeah, well, you might know a bunch of these Hero Shack too, so I'd definitely be keeping an eye out. Chris? But we got another 7 minutes. It's a blizzard. I'm going to stream tomorrow as well. Oh, cool, cool, cool. If it shows up. Unfortunately, you're drawing a blizzard or a buzzard. The first piece. Oh, we haven't done the first piece yet. We're waiting to see whether somebody else jumps in quick. We'll probably have Alpha waiting in the wings, not letting anybody know he's here. So when he first sees that first picture, he can just pounce without anybody suspecting he's here. Well, I suspect you're here, Alpha. But I doubt you'll confirm my suspicions. Look at Blizzard. Yeah, what? That's because of the white square? Proceed. Joshua is here. He said so. They have the third person. Okay, so it's round one. Time for some fun. We just need to speed into it. Bum, ba bum, bum, bum. Oh, well, we didn't share. We didn't even share this out yet. Live stream. Share that post and grab that. And I know you guys have probably made your guesses by now, and they're probably right. Well, I was right. Alma did come in for first place. Yes, it is Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. And Joshua was right. It is from Sonic Mania. Well, that's one of the games during that time, and that's what I was thinking of. I'm not sure whether this, and I think this exact image is from that. So, yes. Also, you said, but he had a game called Sonic Mania. Actually, I think he had a couple games from 2010 to 2019. So it's any game character from that time zone. Yes, his original game was out then, but he did have a game in that era. So let's see. It was alpha first. Followed by Joshua. Somnick says Hero Shack, but I will allow the misspelling. Emma's right next to the end. It can easily happen. So yes, round one was Sonic. So I guess it's time to speed on out of this round and go into run into round two. Boom, 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 Yes, it is Funky Kong. Well, unfortunately, Outcast Funky Kong was your second guess, so um, you do not get that. And Alpha came in with that. Hero Shock said Donkey Kong, meaning Donkey Kong. But again, Donkey Kong was wrong because it is Funky Kong. So we have Alpha first, followed by Fitzchozo, followed by Joshua. I just tuned in, and already I only see two 90s characters. They were both had their own games in the 2010s. Well, Funky Kong was only first appeared in the Donkey Kong Country one in the 2010s. I didn't say first appearance. I just said video game character from that era, whichever era, and technically they have a game. They're in that era. So no more. Well, I guess it's time to get funky and go for round 3 because we ain't aping around. I know it's clowning around, but I know there's something with it. Ain't no more monkeying around. So here's round 3. I call malarkey. I'm not sure whether Hero Shack is answering or not, Chris. And yes, it is Zelda from the Legend of, well, one of the Zelda ones. In the 90s, there was like 4 of them. 4 to 6. So we have Alpha, followed by Joshua, followed by Fitzchozo. I only follow y'all. I was clueless. That's the version from Skyward Sword. Yeah, I think it says on my thing here, if I... Yeah. It's just a big long name in the file, so... Anyways... Time to put Zelda away and link up to round 4. So here we go. Now what's going to be the score? And Hero Shack comes in at the end with Laura Croft. Instead of Lara Croft, it was Laura. Anyways, yes, it's Laura Croft from Tomb Raider. So Alpha, Josh, and then Outcast. Oh yeah, just for people's thing. Last week, Outcast did win. He got like 27 points, and Alpha got 25. Although it's crazy in some ways because Alpha got like 7 in the one column in the first place, and Outcast got 5, but he also got a whole bunch in the second column, and then a few in the third column. So because that person was anyways, so yes, that was round 4. Now to craft some new responses, but this time in round 5. You can take somebody's guess that you think it is too, Hero Chat, Chris. We don't mind people copying. If it can get you some points. And same for you, Fitzjoseph. You want to grab somebody's answer. Are you... You don't see anyone. What do you mean? Alpha made a guess, Joshua made a guess, and Outcast made a guess. Okay, for this one time and one time only, if you think you know it, Metal, you can put an answer in the chat and I will not count it towards points for you. Well, you're wrong, Metal. It is Lego Elastigirl. So Joshua got first place there. And since Fitzchoso was smart and decided to grab Joshua's answer because Joshua was so positive about who it was, I thought it was a gun, and it was the guy from Undercover. Oh well, I'll admit I'm wrong. Okay. Well, that was a stretch for some of you, but now I think we just have to stretch into round 6 to see who's going to get a fix. Two packs of beef ramen, but I'm putting chicken in it. Yeah, I do that all the time. The no-name version, or what's they're called? Bowlful. Bowlful. Beef and bowlful chicken ramen noodles. You're not answering? Okay. Well, the 3 people that did answer were exactly right. It is Prince of Persia. I don't know what his name is. All these games came out in that era. There was a Prince of Persia game that came out in that era. The Lego one for Elastigirl, they all came out in that era. Sonic Mania came out in the 2010s, between 2010 and 2019. The Donkey Kong one came out in that time period too, as well as the Sky Sword from Zelda. And the Lara Croft one, the Tomb Raider one, the reboot, came out in that era. I only said characters from games that came out in that era. And they all are characters that came out from games in that era. Anyways, so round 7. Yeah, I usually boil my ramen so there's very little water left in it, Alpha. But all of some, and sometimes I boil it div with seasoning. Who are we missing? We just got 3 now. Is Hero and Shark not guessing now? Thought we still had 4. Okay. I'm not a big fan of Braum. Me neither, usually. Well, anyways, sorry guys. You have transformed into the wrong characters. It's Grimlock from Fall of Cybertron. Oh, we missed Joshua. Sorry, Josh. Don't like missing answer. Well, Grimlock, you were the answer. Well, time to transform for round 8. Can you guess it? What will be your fate? Grimlock, no answer. Grimlock King. King of the Dinobots. The Dinobots. Any guesses, Alpha? Not Alpha. Outcast, sorry. Okay, let's see whether our 30-second countdown will work. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I'm stuck. Ah. Okay. Well, I guess this one should have been further up then. Same with Grimlock, too. But, well, Grimlock I knew was going to be tricky. And this one I guess I did too, but I thought you might get it. It is Black Cat from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 video game. Hey! I didn't play those games. Hey Tim, how are you? I don't know. I forget. I played the game, but it's been so long. Could be a taser of some sort. I think it's a taser because it doesn't look like it has a regular bullet. So, anyways, cool, cool, cool. Time to swing into round 9. And maybe your luck will change. Do you have any Overwatch characters or Inklings or Alloy? I don't think so. Yes, it is Dave from Plants vs. Zombies. Well, he is in the first Plants vs. Zombies, but there were other Plants vs. Zombies like Garden Warfare 2. There was a couple of them out in from the 2010 to 2019. So take your pick. It might not be an exact image from that one because sometimes it's hard to find an exact image from the specific game in that era. So, anyways, Outcast was first there, followed by Joshua, followed by Fitzchozo. And I think for season 2, although we won't get around to every single year, I think instead of a full decade, we will be able to do single years because although I said Joshua this because he was thinking about using his points for a character, a silhouette, he didn't. If you guys hadn't guessed, um, but uh, there are from about I don't know what in the 80s up. There's lots of there's enough games to pick out. I think 15. It might end up being the game or the character. When we do this in round 2 and we do a specific year. No, you stand. So, anyways, we're on to round 10, and I guess we don't want to be zombified. Maybe we should get some plants to fight. Anyways, here is round 10. Maybe this should have been down lower. Other one's up higher. We need a specific one. Uh, uh, People. They do have names. Are you going with Chuck as well, Joshua, or are you picking a different one? Oh, I don't guess I know. Jeez. I'm forgetting people. Sorry about that, Outcast. But still, Joshua, are you going with Chuck? You're going with Silver or somebody else? And that sort of tells you you are on the right track by saying Angry Bird. Although the game's Angry Birds. Okay, Joshua isn't answering. I'm gonna give, I guess, 10-second countdown for Joshua. 10. Oh, there we go. Yes, it is Silver from Angry Birds 2. So Outcast gets first, followed by Joshua. And nobody gets third. So no need to get angry, but we are going on with round 11. And you don't need to give anybody the bird. So here's round 11. Okay, well, tell me who it is then. Hopefully before anybody else so you can get first. Because we know Outcast is looking it up. They will copy me. Yeah, that does not sound like. Okay, now we are waiting for just Joshua because Outcast has answered, Jim has answered, Alpha has answered, Fitzchoso has answered. We got Fitzchoso with Zabak, Alpha with Sheepman, Tim with Volt Rob, Outcast with Shepman. Yes, and Joshua with Sheepman. Yes, it is Sheepman from Mega Man 10. So we have Alpha, followed by Outcast, followed by Joshua. And I think Tim is sharing a link to his books. Or a book, probably his newest Zed and Odysseus. So now's not the time to be sheepish, but be a man and cast your bot in round 12. I can take it. Oh, okay. Well, we've been through a few rounds. I'll show you what they were later. Is that Alpha saying he has no clue who this is? With no mouth on a happy face? How is it a happy face without a mouth? Well, you could possibly, if you think it's from whatever thing, you could look up characters from that thing, Tim. Try and find it before anybody else does. And put it in the chat. Well, I know what it means. I'll let Tim tell you if he wants. Or is just everybody going to give up on this character? You can let me know if you just plain give up or if you want to look and look and look and look. But let me know if you're trying to find it. So I know what's going on. I'm searching my... Well, I think Joshua answered what it's supposed... That it's supposed to be... It seems I froze. There, I'm back. So I will wait for the countdown. But it seems Joshua has answered you what FF could possibly stand for. Okay, so Tim, are you actually going to make a guess beyond that? What you said? Outcast, are you making a guess? Or are you still searching? We lost Rick. But I'm back. Am I back? I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Jack? Okay, so the countdown's probably not going to work. Okay, so we'll count down from 20. 20. 19. 18. 17. 16. 15. 14. 13. You can't hear me. What do you mean you can't hear me? It's showing my mic going. Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? La 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 la. La 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 la. Can you hear me? 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 Wait a minute. Oh, Joshua said he couldn't hear me. So, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Boom, 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 boom. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? 12. Your voice is lagging on the video, okay? I don't know what's going on, man. Okay. Normal on my end, okay. But can you hear me? Okay. Joshua, can you hear me now? Okay, so I think everybody has made a guess that's making a guess. Uh, hopefully you can hear me. This is from Final Fantasy. You were right, Tim. Final Fantasy 14. And I believe this is Ken E. Sama or Sane. I'm sure Metal, if he's still here in the chat, would know the exact character name or how to pronounce it. It's K-A-N space E space S-A-M or S-E-M-A. So can you guys hear me? Hear me. Okay, you know what? Best way to find out. Let's go over here. I don't YouTube create go live. I'm in here. And everybody, make sure you're hitting that like or that thing. Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Hello. And everybody, make sure you're hitting that like. Okay, so yes, you can hear me. We're fine. Or hopefully we're fine. Okay, so. Well, that was not the final round. And apparently it was a fantasy to think any of you guys would know that character. So we'll go on to round 13. She was pretty important in Final Fantasy 14, I think that is, but early on unplayable. So I'm not surprised no one knew her. Joshua, Outcast, any guesses? And did I? 11 and we are on 13. Nobody got round 12, so I'll have to check round 13. I don't think anybody got around 11 either, but okay, I'm assuming Outcast and Joshua aren't making guesses. It's been a couple minutes. They're probably trying to look it up, but this is, well, all I can say right now is you guys don't know Jack. Because this is Jack Cooper from Titanfall 2. It is the character that you are supposed to be playing. Oh, he said it. I think I'm going to give it to Outcast. I think he would have wrote that before I heard me say it because of the delay. So, Outcast will get that. Okay, so I just need to check on round 11 to see what it was. And yeah, you guys got that. Okay, I gotta go up a bit and see who, I think who. Alpha Outcast. Did you guys... Did I not do round 10? Okay, I gotta check round 10. Yeah, I think only two of you got round 10, so... Joshua and Outcast, right? Oh. Did I not do... Okay, now I'm going to have to check round 9. Um, uh, I know you guys are probably typing in the chat. Sorry I'm not responding at the moment. I'm trying to get the scoreboard right. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to go all the way back to I'm typing in Dave when I should be writing in Fitz. Okay, now I gotta go up to round. I hate this. Now I gotta go back to round 8. Okay, nobody got round 8 with Black Cat. So that's... Did nobody get round 7 or 6 either? Did I miss a round? Okay, I'm just gonna check out what you guys are saying. And then we will check out those other couple rounds. Oh, this is... Sometimes it does, sometimes I think you skip around. Uh... Oh, no one got... Yeah. So round 7, no one got Grimlock. And Prince of Persia was round 6. Okay, so I did not put in round 6 properly. So I need to find out Prince of Persia. Alpha. Alpha. Josh. Outcast. Okay, I know you guys didn't see me write that in, but. Really, really what? Okay, so we are we just did round 13 and nobody knew Jack. Oh no, one person did. Outcast knew Jack. So let's see whether you know Jack about round 14. I don't think Tim's here anymore. Not sure whether Hero Shack's answering. So, yes, it is Ivy Valentine from Street Fighter 5, I think, maybe 6. So, Alpha got first, followed by Fitzchoso, followed by Joshua. Know what? Oh, Soul Calibur? Soul Calibur 6. Okay. I knew it was from one of those fighting games. Not Street Fighter. Okay, well, I remembered wrong. I was thinking a Street Fighter character, I think. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe 15's a Street Fighter character. I don't know. But, like Ivy does, let's climb up to in the next round, round 15. Which one, Alpha? If you're saying, you gotta say which one if that's what you're guessing. Same to Joshua and Outcast. You gotta say exactly which brother. They're twins, but they have different names and different colors they use for them. Well, then I guess you have a 50-50 chance. Joshua, who are you bidding with? Alpha or Outcast? Who do you think is right? Double Dragon 4 came out sometime in that period, Joshua, and that's what it was going with. And this is the sprite that looked like it would be from it, from what I saw of it. So, yes, I'm obviously saying Double Dragon 4. And unfortunately, Joshua, you went with the wrong person. Outcast, you are right. It is Billy Lee. So, although we are not doing a silhouette game next week, let's try and figure out what we will be doing in 2 weeks for a topic. Okay, it was enough. Well, it was only four episodes ago that we did mascots. Nice was last week. These next few episodes are going to be difficult. We got 49, 50, 51, 52. So we got 4 more episodes to do. I was thinking sports mascots next week. Although even after that, I'm gonna have trouble for the next 3 coming up with. I don't want to repeat a specific thing. I don't want to do a part 2 to any of these. Can you guys think of any other particular topics? I know we had talked about various topics in the past. Let's see what are we. Um, okay. Ooh, we haven't done wrestling. Do you think we could do wrestling? Could we do like 80s or 90s wrestling? Would the people look too much alike? '80s rest. '80s wrestler. Copy image. You can't go wrong with '80s or '90s. Why is there a theater plays up there? You aren't just. Oh, why is there? Just because we were going over stuff that could be, and either I thought of that or somebody in the audience suggested that. So yeah, here. Well, wrestlers and managers. We couldn't forget the managers. And although I think all these are from WWF, I think we would go either um, any of the wrestling companies, or the major ones, WWF, WCW. Was there any other major ones in the '80s? And then know the '90s added probably one or two more. Well, WWF became WWE. Um, depending on the playbill, you wouldn't reasonably be able to tell Macbeth from Henry the Eighth or any other hero king in a play. Yeah. Well, we haven't done it. It was an idea. We're not saying. I'm not saying any of them were bright ideas. We haven't done it. Just heck, look at we never biblical. That would be almost just as hard. You know what? I don't think have we done any actual anime or manga. Let me. Ooh, I guess that could be a specific era for anime or manga. Okay, yeah. Um, 2 weeks, 80s wrestlers. Yeah, 80s wrestlers. Well, that's why I guess well, uh, some of the hopefully the harder ones will be up top. Like I know I know my '80s wrestlers fairly good. Which one would be easily, I think, recognizable or whatever. I think I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? 2 weeks, '80s wrestlers. Then I think we will do the week after. Um, so episode 50, I think it will be. Okay, thanks, Metal. That would be definitely a help since I have no idea what I'm completely doing. I think then 80s anime slash manga or manga slash. Can you separate the two? Like, I know there are probably some mangas that didn't get made into animes and some animes that didn't come from manga, I would guess. I can't be 100% sure. Some of you guys would definitely know better than me. And could the anime be a different decade than the manga? So 80s wrestlers, then we'll do 80s manga slash anime we'll do for now. We'll keep them together for now. Next season they might be divided. I think that's a yes that you can divide them and yes to my overall question about anime and manga being set. Can separate them and different decades for the anime and the manga when it's starting all that. Yes, there are mangas that never got adapted or much later, and there are original animes that were adaptations. but get adapted into manga later. Yeah, I was thinking that might be the case. It's the same with, comic books, right? Regular, main mainstream comic books or movies that are made and then adapted into a comic book. So next week, 80s, 2 weeks, 80s wrestlers, and then 3 weeks, anime manga, 80s anime manga. So are you guys all hip with those couple of topics for the next couple times? And then we'll probably do 3 weeks or 4 weeks from now, sports mascots. And then after that, should be the last week. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll do something, whatever. Maybe I'll do something Cross Comics related. I did Cross Comics villains before, right? Cross Comics heroes? For the last one. Now, probably season 2, like I said, will be a lot of, will be a bunch of part 2s. We're going to be going specific years for video games. Characters from video games. And again, like tonight, as long as they had a video game in that year, I can use them. It doesn't matter whether their first video game came out 10 decades earlier. I know video games weren't around that long, but you get my point. If they had a video game in that decade or that year, I think they're free reign to use. Cartoons might I have to recheck for cartoons to see whether I can do more than just a specific year, or whether I have to do decades. And I just made more meme for the video games that came out that year, because some video games are still available today, right? We'll do some more famous stuff, maybe new famous stuff, and then revisit some of the famous stuff. Maybe we'll do DC characters and Marvel characters specifically. Maybe Image, maybe specific comic company characters. So that's some stuff that you can expect for season 2. So hopefully, I'll be back here Saturday, finishing up page 5. And next week, we're probably going to jump to page 10 or 11. But I'm going to be coloring off air. I'm going to be coloring page 6 and 7, 8, and 9. So, no, well, I think we'll be jumped to page 10. The seasons are 50. I'm trying to go for 52. We just did 48 tonight. So in 2 weeks, we'll have 49. Then we'll have 50, 51, and 52. Alpha. And that's what it is at the moment. I might change it. I'm not sure. It's 52 episodes too long, one a week, approximately, with a month break. And maybe we can just go specifically Marvel heroes, Marvel villains, DC heroes, DC villains. So there's a lot of stuff that we can do in season 2. I guess some stuff I'm trying to make a little more specific. That way, hopefully, it can draw out more episodes. We'll have a lot more episodes. So I guess that's it for tonight. Thanks everybody for appearing. Next week, at this 7 o'clock, I'm going to be on Tank Ferret's show, and then at 9 o'clock, I am going to be on the Drawn and Quartered. I won't necessarily be drawing, but of course, I will be going over, hopefully my campaign and all that. So, yeah. We'll catch you all later. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great and wonderful day.